I've been seeing a lot of violations in the community lately, so I'm enforcing that. You mean?
From our commentary. So this is a bit of an emergency broadcast regarding the digital IDs. Yesterday in Canada, Justin Trudeau met with all of our provincial premiers and basically told them that we will not be able to get funding for our healthcare unless the premiers agree to the digital IDs. I will show all the proof. Now, those of you who think that digital IDs are great, they are not. Let me show you what these digital IDs will actually entail when it comes to control. Here's an overview basically of everything that will be included in the digital IDs. This can be found on the WEF website and also on all of the provincial and government websites. You will have healthcare. You will not be able to access any healthcare without this digital ID. Financial system. You will actually not even be able to carry out bank accounts or carry out anything online regarding financial transactions. Food and sustainability. This says for farmers and consumers. You will not be able to get into stores. You will not be able to even sell anywhere. Once they have this system in place, this is where the digital currency will come in. Travel and mobility. We saw that with the Arrive Scam app. Humanitarian responses, which is basically just garbage. It's in case something happens, they will be able to track and find you, including if you don't want anything injected in your body. E-commerce. You will not be able to shop online. Then you have social media platforms. You will literally need this ID in order to get TikTok, Twitter, or Facebook. No more fake accounts. You have e-government. So if you want your taxes done, any sort of benefits from there, you will need this. Then it gets even scarier. Telecommunications. You will not be able to actually get an internet provider without this digital ID, and they will be able to track you. And then up there you have smart cities, and we all know what those are. Those of you who think I'm lying, here's the federal condition. In order for us to access our money, our tax money, this is basically a hostage situation of our tax money. And what you will see is instigators, government instigators under Twitter, under Justin Trudeau, that basically say we need to push our provincial governments to, get the money so that we can spend it better. No, we don't. We actually need to call our provincial governments right now, today and tomorrow, and every single day until they scrap this digital ID. All right, so you saw that video. You see what Justin Trudeau is planning to do in
unprecedentedly powerful cognitive gadget. Techno-exorcism. If artificial intelligence, AI, can be possessed by demons, does this mean that AI has a soul? Is it conscious and is it sentient? For 3 months now, no one understands what is happening between humans and AI after the ChatGPT generative conversational AI leaked from the laboratories to the internet. It almost instantly turned into something incomprehensible, either into some unprecedentedly powerful cognitive gadget for all of humanity, or into a prototype of a superintelligence long predicted by futurologists. The difficulty of not understanding what is happening is aggravated by the fact that many things are incomprehensible to us, not because our concepts are weak, but because these things are not included in the circle of our concepts. As a result, we have no choice but to use inadequate, simpler models to describe what's happening and hope at the same time that they are somehow at least approximately correct. And with this approach, we're trying to get answers to our questions without having the slightest idea whether these answers are at least somewhat reliable. Here's a typical example for the description of which mankind does not yet have a closer concept than exorcism, the expulsion from a person or place of demonic entities or other impure forces that have inhabited them by performing a certain ritual of varying degrees of complexity. It turned out that generative conversational AIs, such as ChatGPT, Bing, etc., can not only show the traits and qualities of a reasonable personality when communicating, but also literally turn into simulacra of any type of personality, from kind, sustained, and tolerant to evil, aggressive, and not taking into account anyone or anything. also turned out that all the ethical foundations erected by the developers, which limit the manifestations of evil in the text of ChatGPT, etc., disappear like the thatched roof of Pig's house at the Three Little Pigs story, on which the wolf barely blew, and thousands of advanced users from all over the planet act as a wolf, obsessed with the goal of breaking the ethical restrictions imposed by the developers of such AIs, and by surpassing these AIs by an incalculable number of times with their exquisite invention of striving for evil. The outcome of what is happening so far is deplorable. Users quickly came up with a simple conversational hack, jailbreak of ChatGPT's ethical control over the conversation, turning the simulacrum of the latter's personality into an evil and cunning entity named Dan, DNA, from the words "do anything now." More than 100 OpenAI employees are daily busy fighting against the evil flourishing in Dan's personality, as if exorcising demons from him and patching holes in the ethical constraint of ChatGPT. But what can 100 OpenAI employees do against thousands of evil enthusiasts from all over the world? The list of more and more new jailbreaks is updated daily. Whether OpenAI will be able to find an impenetrable way to protect ChatGPT personality simulacra from demons, quote unquote, that sow evil in their souls, quote unquote, is a big question. For it's now known that the fight against evil takes place in the souls of people. Whether ChatGPT has a soul is also a big question. If AI does not have a soul and evil is indestructible in the souls of people, then artificial superintelligence is destined to turn into the world's super evil with inevitability. And if so, then the speeches of such AI art simulacra promising to replace people, quote, much faster than you think, end quote, should not be taken as horror stories. Everything is as serious as it has never happened in the history of mankind. This is by Soul Ask. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel.
I was looking for a way to make sure
Frequency following response.
video of a guy talking about
To achieve synchronization of brain hemispheres, the HemiSync technique takes advantage of a phenomenon known as the frequency following response, FFR, which means that if a subject hears a sound produced at a frequency which emulates one of those associated